Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to show you a few of the daily tasks that I do every day in RuneScape to get money and get XP quick. So the first thing I do is I flip some Zulrah scales, and usually you can make about a 1 to 3 GP profit per. So I will just throw that in there now. You can usually do the same process with Revenant Ether. Right now they're going through some kind of big momentum change, and for some reason they're trading about 20 GP below what they normally go at, but for the most part they're usually stable. Right now I'm going to throw in an offer here for 152 and just try to flip them for a few GP per. So I put these offers in, and while we do the other tasks, hopefully these will buy. So the next task is just your daily farm runs. So what I do is I start off with my tree runs, and I don't actually do like maple magic trees. I've been doing these fruit tree patches and also hardwood tree patches. So right now I'm level 80 farming, so I do palm trees and I do mahogany saplings. And this is because I found that this gives you the most XP and it's very cheap. Buying the tree saplings, like you is what I'm currently up to level wise. They're actually magic now, but they're just very expensive, and the palm trees pretty much give the same amount of experience, and you get a little bit of GP back by picking the coconuts. So they're the best GP to XP ratio in my mind. I mean, if you're loaded and flushed with cash, you know, go for those extra trees if you want, but you're already pretty occupied doing these regular tree runs. This might be my favorite part of doing a tree run right here. Look at that XP. 45k XP in like 3 seconds. Love it. Alright, the next daily task is here on Fossil Island once again. So the requirements for this one is Bon Voyage to get here. And then you'll need the hunter level required to make the birdhouses here. So you start off at 5. I'm currently going to be using the U birdhouse traps. And what you need for this is a hammer, chisel. You don't really, well, yeah, you need clockworks to originally make the first birdhouses, but you will get them back when you check the ones that you already set up. You need cheap seeds. I use jute seeds. And then you need the logs to make the actual birdhouses. And there's 4 of them. So 4 logs, 4 clockworks when you're getting them set up. There's one here, and there's 2 down here. You'll take the moosh tree to travel to these spots. So you could just check them, and this is an easy way to get hunter XP and also a bunch of birds' nests. And now we have our last farming routine. That will be to gather herbs. So this one's not too XP heavy. We're really doing this for GP, and we'll see how much we'll be able to get after our entire run. So just finished up the last of the herb runs. We didn't have any disease patches, so that was pretty lucky. But let's see what we had here. So the seeds costed about 150k in total. Looks like 53 snapdragons yields about 360k. So minus the seed cost, we got about 200k profit for about 3 minutes of effort. We'll do a total price check and XP check at the end. Let's head back to the Grand Exchange. So our scales and the ether finally sold in the Grand Exchange. Had to lower the price on these scales, but we actually made a pretty nice margin on the ether. All in total, we made about 156k from that flipping after tax. So if we total everything up here, we have the snapdragons, we have the money from flipping, we have the bird's nest from the bird's house, and we got lucky. We got a nice seed from that as well. So 600k minus the 150 from doing from planting the seeds for the snapdragons, we're looking at about 450k GP. And let's take a look at our XP. We got 106k farming experience and a couple of thousand experience in hunter as well. Not bad for like 5 minutes of effort and maybe like 15 minutes of game time. If you do this every day, eventually, you know, you can get 99 farming through this method, and you can make, you know, a couple 100k a day, maybe even more if you're lucky. And you can always repeat those Grand Exchange tasks every 4 hours. You could do farming runs every 6 hours. The herb runs, trees, you have to wait a little bit longer. So do what you will with this information. I hope you get as much experience and as much coins as you'll ever need.